You know that feeling, don't you? The feeling of sitting in a room full of people, yet remaining completely invisible to them. As if you were just part of the furniture. You hear the noise, the laughter, the shouting over one another, the clinking of glasses. Everyone seems so connected, so confident. And there you sit. Maybe you have a thought on the tip of your tongue, something worth saying. Maybe you wanted to speak. You took a breath, but someone else, louder, faster, cut right in, and you withdrew. And then you did it again. Not because you had nothing to say, but because it feels pointless to fight for space that no one wants to give you. Can you feel that tightness in your chest? That quiet, cold stone in your stomach? That isn't just sadness. It is a quiet rage that you have been swallowing for so long. It has finally turned bitter in your mouth. Maybe you've been told your whole life that you are too nice, that you are too sensitive, that you should speak up more and be more aggressive. And you believed it. You believed the biggest lie of all, that your silence is a defect, that you are a malfunctioning machine, that you are prey in a world of predators. I want you to know one thing right now, and listen to me closely, because people don't usually say this. What you are feeling, that exhaustion from the world's noise, that reluctance to push your way through with your elbows, that need to retreat into your shell, that is not your weakness. The fact that you are the one in the back does not mean you have lost. It means you are an observer. And the observer holds the greatest power of all. You just didn't know how to use it until now. You are not alone in this. I was there too. For years, I sat in that corner thinking I was worthless. But today I am leading you out of that corner, not onto a stage under the spotlight, where you'd feel uncomfortable. I am taking you to the control room, to the command center. Come with me. What I am going to share with you today is often called the dark triad, or dark psychology. That word sounds scary, doesn't it? Dark. Like something used by manipulators, narcissists, and people without a conscience. And yes, they do use these tools, often against you, but we are architects of a sacred space. We are going to look at it differently. Imagine psychology as a knife. You can use that same knife to hurt someone, or you can use it to cut the ropes that keep you bound. These 5 principles we will go through together are not about hurting others. They are about stopping others from hurting you, about how to stop letting people walk all over you, how to build a psychological shield that shatters the waves of other people's chaos. The world is a noisy marketplace. It is a battlefield for attention. And you, as a sensitive soul, as an empath, you need armor, not to hide from life, but so you can breathe and remain yourself. We are going to change your definition of a nice person. Being nice does not mean being defenseless. Being nice and lacking the ability to defend yourself. That is not a virtue. That is naivety. True strength lies in being capable of biting, but consciously choosing not to. That is control. That is peace. Let's build your fortress, stone by stone. Let's look at the 5 pillars of psychological protection. Pillar 1, the power of empty space. Have you ever noticed how much people hate silence? Most people are terrified of it. As soon as there is a pause in a conversation, they immediately fill it with words, apologies, explanations, nervous laughter. You used to do that too. You were afraid of silence because you felt that if you weren't speaking, you were boring, that you were losing value. Here is the first trick. Fall in love with silence. Make silence your ally. Imagine a situation. Someone raises their voice at you at work, or someone tries to manipulate you into a decision you don't want. or someone asks you that uncomfortable prying question. Your old instinct would be, answer quickly, defend yourself quickly, explain it, stop. Do nothing. Just look at that person. Look them in the eyes, but softly, without hatred, without fear. Just observe. And in your mind, count 1, 2, 3, 4. In that silence, something magical happens. It is called the pressure pause. The other person starts to get nervous. Silence creates a vacuum for them, and the human psyche hates a vacuum. They start doubting their dominance. They start feeling like they said something wrong. And what do? They start talking. They start babbling. They reveal their cards, their insecurities, their true intentions. Your silence is not emptiness. It is a mirror. You are holding up a mirror in which they see their own chaos. And you remain calm, like the surface of a lake. Whoever speaks first loses. Whoever remains silent and listens holds control. Try it tomorrow. When someone asks you something, don't answer immediately. Give it 2 extra seconds. You will see how the dynamic of the entire room shifts. Pillar 2, the law of least interest. This one is going to sting, but we need to discuss it. The greatest pain of the quiet person is the desire for acceptance. We often stay in relationships, conversations, or situations that destroy us, simply because we are grateful someone noticed us. We are like beggars for attention. In dark psychology, there is a concept called the principle of least interest. It says this: the person who is willing to walk away from any relationship holds the most power. It's not about indifference. It's not that you don't care about people. It is about self-respect. If you feel there is no respect in the conversation, if you feel someone is just using you as an emotional dumping ground, you must be willing to withdraw your energy, physically leave, or mentally switch off. No drama, no slamming doors, no explaining. You know you're treating me badly because... No. Explaining is for those who are begging for change. You are not begging. You are the architect of your space. If you don't like what is happening in your space, you simply leave it. People are used to others fighting for them, arguing. But when they encounter someone who simply says calmly, "This isn't for me," and walks away, it shocks them. In that moment, you become magnetic, because the things we cannot have, we want the most. Stop investing in people who don't know how to manage your value. It's like casting pearls. Pillar 3, controlled vulnerability. Maybe you think that to protect yourself, you must be perfect, that you must not show any weakness. Paradoxically, perfection repels people. Perfection feels cold, artificial, and suspicious. The third trick is very subtle. It is called strategic vulnerability. If you want people to trust you, if you want to build a connection but don't want to get hurt, reveal a small, harmless flaw. Admit something small, like, "I am terrible at remembering names," or "I always spill coffee on my shirt right before an important meeting." Why does this work? When you show a small weakness, people lower their weapons. They think, she is just human too. I don't have to compete with her. You lower their defenses without threatening your true core. You are tossing the predators a piece of meat so they can eat, while you protect your heart. But be careful. This is about control. Never share your deepest trauma or your biggest fears with people who haven't earned your trust. Your inner self is a temple, not a public bulletin board. You only invite the chosen ones into the temple, but outside the gate, you can leave small gifts for passers-by. Pillar 4, mirroring and validation. As a quiet observer, You have a superpower that extroverts lack. You know how to listen, but until now, you listened passively. Now you will start listening actively, strategically. People love themselves. It is their favorite topic. When you are talking to someone and want to gain their favor, or just calm them down so they leave you alone, use the mirroring technique. Repeat the last 3 words they said, but with a questioning tone, or rephrase their emotion. When they say, "I'm totally drained by this project. The boss wants the impossible." And you, with total calm, "He wants the impossible." Or, "That sounds like you are under immense pressure." You are not giving advice. You are not judging. You are just mirroring. By doing this, you give the other person a huge dose of psychological oxygen. They feel heard. They feel validated. And the best part for you? You don't have to reveal anything about yourself. You can have an hour-long conversation where the other person feels absolutely amazing. They will love you, yet they will know absolutely nothing about you. You remain safe behind your shield, yet you are the best companion to them. That is the magic of invisibility. Pillar 5. Slowing down time. This is the most important point. The crown of our entire temple. Notice how people behave when they have low status or are afraid. They rush. They speak fast. They move fast. Their eyes dart around. They are reactive, like a leaf in the wind. Whatever happens, they react immediately. People with high inner power, the kings and queens of their world, are slower. When you ask them something, they turn their head slowly. When they speak, they take pauses. They are not afraid of running out of time because they own the time. This is your task for the coming days. Slow down. Slow down your movements. Slow down your speech. When something stressful happens, someone honks at you. Something falls. Someone screams. Do not be reactive. Stay calm. Imagine you are a massive rock in the ocean. The waves crash into you. They shatter. The water foams. But the rock does not move. The rock does not scream at the waves. The rock just is. When you are calm while others panic, you send a signal of immense strength and competence. People will start looking to you as a leader without you saying a single word. Your calm becomes the anchor for their chaos. At the beginning of this video, you were the quiet one in the back, the one who felt helpless, overlooked, maybe a little broken. And now you are the keeper of secrets. I am not giving you these 5 tools so you can control the world or manipulate the people around you. I am giving them to you so you can protect your inner world. Your peace is sacred. Your soul is a temple. And no one, absolutely no one, has the right to barge into your temple with muddy boots and make noise. Being quiet does not mean being weak. Silence is the language of the universe. Trees grow in silence. Stars are born in silence. And you are now its interpreter. Maybe you are afraid that if you start using these techniques, people will stop liking you, that you will lose friends. I will tell you the truth. You will lose some. You will lose those who loved your obedience. You will lose those who needed you to be small and downtrodden so they could feel big. But those who stay, they will start to respect you. And most importantly, you will start to respect yourself. When you go out tomorrow among people, try it. Try just being silent and observing. Try slowing down. You will feel that strength in your spine. You are no longer a victim of circumstances. You are the architect of reality. I am proud of you. I know how hard it was to survive in that noise until now. I know how many times you wanted to give up and just disappear. But you stayed. You are here. And now you are starting to truly live. Take a deep breath. You are safe. You have the tools. You have the power. I will see you next time in our space. Take care.